Okay, so hey guys. I just got in and immediately jumped on Injustice because I have been waiting for a character to download, and it looks like he's all set. So, time to play as that most classic of DC Universe characters, Scorpion. Oh man, this is just beautiful. I am a huge fan of the Mortal Kombat series, and this was just fantastic seeing that he made it into this game. I know there had been rumors from pretty much the first moment that the game came out that either him or Sub-Zero would make it into here, but yeah, wasn't until just now that we finally got to see him. So let's see how he plays. Okay, so he essentially plays like he did in Mortal Kombat, in the last Mortal Kombat game. So that's useful at least. So anyone who's used to using him in that game, a lot of the moves are pretty much the same. And there's some very, very smooth comboing too, which is nice because a lot of the characters that I typically play as do not have that. Generally, I'm Deathstroke or the Joker, characters who I'm sure in some way have smooth comboing that I just am bad at using, but this is one of the first ones, aside from like Batman, who is incredibly easy to just jump in and out of combos with. And as you can see here, I kind of am exploiting that teleportation move a bit. And this is just beautiful. That is exactly what Damien Wayne deserved. And if it wasn't, I'd have to say this is. So, yeah. I love it so far. He handles great, his moves are awesome looking, and I don't know, they all flow together really nicely, which I guess, considering he's a character who like has already shown up in a game with this, well, that this one was essentially based on, as far as the moves and stuff are concerned, that should make quite a bit of sense. They've had plenty of time to flesh his moves out and everything. And the fact that a lot of them have stayed the same since Mortal Kombat just goes to show that it's a good moveset to begin with. So now I'm going to stop talking for a little while so that we can just enjoy the fights. So yeah, enjoy. So I'm essentially just trying to learn his moves. I haven't actually gotten to play as him until I started this video. So picking this up right when, like, as soon as the download stopped. So pretty much the moment he was downloaded, I started up the recording stuff and just immediately jumped into this. because as much as I love Deathstroke, Scorpion is quickly becoming one of my favorite ones to play as now. So we're just going to speed through a few of these fights because it gets a little repetitive since I am just trying to learn some of the moves. Some of the really interesting stuff doesn't happen until the later fights. So there we go. Hal Jordan's dead and whatnot. Here's a nice fight against Deathstroke, which, again, now my two favorite characters fighting each other. Perfect. So yeah, let's watch that.
Begin.
Got you right where I want you. I bring death.
So yeah, fun stuff to say the least. That's again, like I keep emphasizing, Deathstroke is, or was at least, my favorite character in this. Scorpion is giving him a very close run for his money now. And yeah, quite frankly, I love it. It's jeez, I keep expecting that that special to get boring after a while, but nope, still satisfying every single time it hits. Again, just like Deathstroke's. One of those ones that you can just watch over and over again. And that, in this case, you probably will end up watching over and over again. So yeah. Let's see here. We've got, what, 3 fights left after this one? I think I'll just let this run from this point on, or... Oh, no, wait, 4 left. Alright, yeah. We can just keep speeding through these. Fight with Doomsday, I definitely want to do in full, just because it was a lot closer than I meant for it to be. For some reason, I have a lot of trouble fighting Doomsday as anyone. And, it really shows in this next match. So yeah, we'll just let that one play out in normal speed. So now, this is interesting. I actually have no idea what costume this is. I haven't actually logged on to, or not logged on, but put in Injustice in a week or two, and this just happened to be in the mix when I played on this battle. I'm not sure which pack this was from, or anything. I don't even know what the damn thing's called. So, jeez, I love that. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure who that's supposed to be or anything, or what that is. Yeah, it's something you have to look up later. But basically I wasn't aware Doomsday had any other costumes aside from his default and his regime one. So that was an interesting little surprise. As you can see, I have a whole lot of trouble getting through his armor on those attacks. I keep thinking of it as if he doesn't have that. And as such, going into moves where he can just easily counter everything that I'm doing because he's not flinching from any of the hits that he's taking. And there he goes, blocking my special.
Time to die.
Once again, I don't actually go for the wager, this time because I can't. So, he wins that one. Then here's where I was absolutely sure that I lost. Figured I'd just keep kind of knocking him away like that, but he had other plans, as you can see. Fortunately, however, a little bit of lucky button mashing ends up winning it for me. So there we go. Excellent for... Scorpion is an excellent character for players who have no idea what they're doing. I'm sure he's going to be amazing for people who do know how to use him too, but as someone who is just kind of slowly working their way through figuring out how to make use of all his moves and everything, he works great. So, here we have Scorpion vs. Aquaman, which I've actually found Aquaman to be one of the tougher ones to fight, at least in like online matches and everything, because people make very, very smart use of his long-range attacks. Particularly that one where the trident just comes up from underneath you. Thankfully the computer does not use them as frequently, so that worked out in my favor here. Otherwise I think this fight would have turned out a whole lot differently. Now, right there, I actually tried... No, I tried going for a whole different move and instead ended up not moving at all for a second. So I'm not sure if my controller's having issues or if... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. But when he was able to get that hit in on me, I was frantically pressing a few buttons there and absolutely nothing was happening. So, yeah, no idea what that was, but it all seems to have worked out in the long run. So, now we just have this little duel with Superman here. And, I think it works out pretty well. That's, all things considered, it could have gone a whole lot worse. Let's see. So, here he comes. And I keep forgetting that since it's not the very first match, I don't get Scorpion's intro every time, which is a shame because I absolutely love it. So, I was waiting there for a second for his intro to happen, and just didn't, even though it hasn't for any of these, except the very first one, and I don't know why I was expecting it to happen there. As you can see, I'm basically just rambling over what's essentially a typical fight with in Battle Superman here. Let's see. Nothing too interesting. I finally figured out how to do the leg takedown, only to have it just completely blocked by him. Which is a shame, because it's a great move to have at your disposal there. Transition, just to get him down to as much health as I have. And then I just kind of go for the win as cheaply as I possibly can, without just constantly using one move over and over again. So instead I use two moves over and over again. Or at least until I realize that he's catching on to that, and just go for the special instead. Once again, still a very satisfying special. I'm a little, I guess, disappointed that it's not an X-ray move. I thought that would have been fun to have them bring back. But, and here we go. Perfect way for him to die. Right in the scene transition. But, anyway, yeah, I would have liked to have seen an X-ray move used for his special, but I think that one still works out quite nicely. So, I'll, shut up for the rest of the video while you guys enjoy the end of Scorpion's arcade story. So, enjoy!
The fool in the red cape had been dealt with. Now Scorpion would learn how he came to this place. Heretofore, only the sorcerer Quan Chi or the fallen elder god Shinnok could have summoned him. Scorpion's answers appeared in the form of Trigon, who accused Scorpion of deserting Trigon's demon army and stealing from him the glory of besting the High Counselor. The two faced each other in a titanic struggle. Scorpion emerged the victor and assumed control of Trigon's invasion force. Soon this strange new land would be his to rule.